The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Let's close out the weekend with what should be a good one on Monday Night Primetime between the Detroit Lions and the Carolina Panthers.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Only one spot remaining in Conference Championship weekend. Let's see who claims it. We're underway in the divisional round finale. So hopefully he's able to find the landing zone next time. His first kickoff gives him some great field position here. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Cut. 20. Cut.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner to the 48. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Here we go. Block 20. Set.
Again, it's Gibbs. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Devin Lloyd on the tackle.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Rolling out to his left. And he's just going to hook this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan and hauling a heck of a souvenir.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Complete to Sloan. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap. Get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
That's the first down, and he's still going. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. This makes it up to the 25.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Blue 32. Set.
Play action now. Young. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now here he goes. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
97. Stand ready. 10 black. Red. Cycle.
Young off 1st and 10. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
On the ready.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down.
Here we go.
First
Here we
and
go.
10 at the 43-yard line.
Pass block, fighting his way through, but he lost the football. The Lions get to it. And they're going to take possession of the football, but they're going to do it deep on their own side of the field. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and the next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Goff. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Black 20.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. This is Gibbs on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
That'll do it for one quarter of this NFC divisional round matchup. The Lions out in front. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They'll have it 3rd and 3. Another one for Gibbs. This gets the 1st and more. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good for a Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. No big play this time, Brock. That stop made right at the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every whole home run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra, block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Now gone. Underneath, it's Gibbs. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Cut near the goal line. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions double their lead to 14.
Panthers nothing.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
Okay, ready?
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Young working from the gun. Short pass brought in. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
38.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. That's McMillan with the catch out left. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
That's another Panthers
10
first
cycle.
down.
Ready.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Right side, quick pass, complete. And he's going to work this down to the 32. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Has him on the quick hitter. A lot of space ahead. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
Ready?
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Into traffic, complete. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Ready, red, cut.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready, ready.
From the pistol, it's Young. And he has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers make it a one-score game before halftime. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That's one of those sneak little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
180!
Goff to the air now. Throwing the out route complete. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Goff back to throw. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
14! 180!
Throwing is gone. Complete left side. It's just long. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's good. More on Lions. First down. It's a gain of 10.
We're going to throw again. Goff. To the right. He's got to Slaw. And this one doesn't go far. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
180! 5. Hey, shell.
Throwing again. Here's Goff. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Yes, sir.
Goff on 3rd. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. So they'll decline this and take the result.
Value 180!
On first down, it's Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
180! We go, 76! Hey, lift! 12!
From the gun, Goff. Forced out to his right. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. And the Panthers make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Well, we've all seen a lot of QBs make some magical plays rolling to the right, buying time before throwing it up. But not this time, as the defense steps in front of that one, probably shouldn't have been thrown.
Yeah, discretion the key in so many of these situations for quarterbacks. Why game management and decision-making is so critical. I love that he escaped the pocket, rolls right.
Big game downfield. Into the red zone. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He'll throw it. Catch made left side by Laporta. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Hits him on the out route. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. Tony now to return it. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Ready. Blue 32. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Young. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Young escapes the pocket, and he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game.
Wow.
60 red. 60 red.
Out of the gun, Young. He's got a man left. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Come on, set, smash, red.
Again, it's Young. Hauled in left side. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
32-yard line.
52 blaster. Here we go, set. 50, green. Fly blue. Ready?
Here's Young again. Short pass brought in. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Ready. Watch out now. 50 Fury. Fury, yellow. Hey, red. Steel, black. Slice, 97. Hut, hut.
From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Sticking to the air, it's Young. Chased out to his right. Caught just shy of the goal line. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
1st and
Ready.
goal at the 2-yard line.
10 plus. Ready.
To the air, yet again, Young. And he scores. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take the lead right away in half number 2. slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
We go tonight.
Drive begins with Gibbs. And that's good for a gain of 5. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And 2nd down only works out for a yard. Extra DB out there for the Panthers. 3rd down. It's Pacheco again. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3.
20.
Looking to throw. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. 1st down from the 42.
Three.
Is a turnover on down.
Here we go. Pause. Black. 95.
Young working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be touchdown, Brock. Looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
22. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Flushed out of the pocket. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB.
He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers double their lead to 14. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Goff off the play action. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Gibbs now from the gun. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Enough to Gibbs from the gun. He couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. 3rd down. Goes to the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Goff tosses that quickly out wide. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC divisional round matchup. It's Lions football. Their season down to its final quarter if they can't erase this deficit. They'll run here following the penalty. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Here we go.
Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
76. Hey, kill. What's up?
Back to Gibbs now on 2nd. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal. Working quickly here.
That's another Detroit Lions 1st down. 1st and goal. The 6-yard line.
1st and goal. Here's Gibbs. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
2nd and goal coming up from the 7. This one's caught. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Looking quickly here.
17. Show.
On 3rd and goal, Goff. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown.
With these great running backs, you know that patience is so often carry to carry, one of their great traits, but also over the course of the game, just waiting for their opportunity to explode, they'll finish it as he just did.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers stretch their lead to 21. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, okay, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down.
It was brought down by Trevin Wallace. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Hot. 20. 4 now.
Coming right is Gibbs. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
1st down, Detroit.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Lions hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
But looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
This one to Williams out left side. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
A give left side for Gibbs. And scraped together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. Again, it's Gibbs. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
Calm, cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused on executing the play in front of them.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Gibbs on the carry. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got a home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
So the Panthers pick up the win here.